Good evening, class. This is Mrs. Albright, and tonight we are working on Module 1, Lesson 6, and our objective is to find 1, 10, and 100,000 more or less than a given number. So make sure you have a scratch paper or a whiteboard with a place value chart sketched out to help you and to practice as we go through this lesson. Let's get started. Here I have a place value chart, and I already labeled it with my ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s. And you can see I have two number discs. So this shows the number 2,000. Well, if I wanted to know what is 1,000 more than this, I would just add a place value disc in my thousands column, and that would change from 1,000 to 3,000. So let's say our number did not have only a value in the thousands column. It was a larger number. In this case, we have those 3,000s, but we also have 100, 110, and two ones, making this number 3,112. If we want to know what is 1,000 more, all we would have to do is add a place value disc in the thousands column, and this becomes 4,112. If we want to know 1,000 less, so let's go back to our original number, which was 3,112. If we want to know 1,000 less, we would just take one away, and that 3,112 would become 2,112. So we have 4,112 as 1,000 more, 2,112 as 1,000 less. We can do the same thing when we have even larger numbers, if we're using the 10,000s column. So let's say we start with the number 23,000. And I'm going to model this with number discs and start with 2 in the 10,000s column, 3 in the thousands column, and I don't have any values in the hundreds, tens, or ones. So if I want to know 1,000 or 10,000 more, I would just add another disc there. And then this, instead of being 23,000, that becomes 33,000. That is 10,000 more. If I want to know 10,000 less, I'm going to go back to my original number and cross one out, and then it becomes 13,000, which is 10,000 less than 23,000. Now I want you to try it. What is 10,000 less than 25,130? Now let's look at some even larger numbers. Here we have 200,352. I can model that on my place value chart using number discs. And so I have 200,000s, no 10,000s, no thousands, 300s, 5 tens, and 2 ones. I want to know what is 100,000 more and what is 100,000 less. To find out how much is 100,000 more, all I'm going to do is add an extra 100,000, making this 300,352. If I want to know how much is 100,000 less, I'm going to go back to my original number by crossing out this one, and I'm going to take out one of those original 100,000s, which leaves me with the number 100,352. So that is 100,000 more and 100,000 less. Now I would like you to try it. Here we have the number 234,562. I want to know what is 100,000 more and what is 100,000 less than this number. One last thing I want to talk about is when we have a number like this, which is 1,231, and we want to know what is 1,000 less than that. If I take 1,000 away, then this becomes 0 thousands. So our answer is just 231. So don't get confused if you end up with the value of the place that you're taking away as being 0. Now some quiz questions for you to try. 560,313. What is 100,000 less than that? 395,040. What is 110,000 less than that? 347,077. What is 100,000 more than that number? Please do your best. Bring any questions that you have back to class. We will continue working on this, and I will see you tomorrow morning.